So thinking about the role of agencies and the role of consultants as the middlemen of knowledge, if you will,
Sure.
and how that they have often helped brands interpret the outside world to then learn how to communicate to it. Is it fair to say that their role needs to almost shift from source of knowledge to curator or co-learner of the marketplace and keep the brand engaged in that process rather than the traditional old black box model of we'll bring you the answer, don't worry?
Yeah, this is a brilliant question. So I was spending millions of dollars with an ad agency in 1983, which was sort of the end of the glory days. What all the people listening to this know is that agency compensation is an artifact of the rise of the newspaper, 15% off the top. So it looked like you were working for free because the media companies were paying you a fortune. And in the 80s, you had clients who were spending 100, 200, 300 million dollars, which means you were making $40 million running the same ads over and over again. That was magic. That was perfect. And what revolutions do is they destroy the perfect and then they enable the impossible. And that's what we have now, which is you can make a video that gets seen by 100 million people and it costs you nothing to put that in front of the world. So the comp has totally changed, which means that all the interactions have to change. So what should agencies do? And what I've been saying for 20 years is what agencies should do is use the momentary leverage they have to get in front of the CEO. And what they have to say to her is stop doing marketing at the end. That it is not okay to hire us after everything is finished and say, quick, spam this to the world. That what we want to do is we want to be sitting next to you in the product development meetings. We want to be sitting next to the engineers in the engineering meetings. And what we want to do is build an organization where the story comes first, where the audience comes first. If you will let us in the door to do that, your media spend will go down by 90%. Your revenue will go through the roof, and you can pay us for the value that we create. That, if we look at every brand that's been built in the last 10 years, every single one has been built on that idea, not on the idea of finish it, then figure out how to interrupt people and talk to them.